This is Audrey, and as you can see today, I'll be showing you my portfolio that I used to apply to 8 different schools. 7 are art schools, and one of them is UCLA. Sorry if I keep looking at my notes. I wrote like 3 pages of notes for this video. So the schools I applied to are MICA, SAIC, RISD, UCLA, CalArts, Parsons, Pratt, and Otis. And all of the schools accepted me except for CalArts, and every single school gave me scholarship except for UCLA. Now for high school, some of the classes I took that are related to art that might have helped me get into college or get credit is AP Drawing/Painting, Ceramics 1 and 2, AP Photography, AP Art History, and I got a 5 on all the AP tests. And outside of school, I go to 2 different art studios that mainly help me prepare my artworks for college. So I began my portfolio with more technical pieces that are just like technical skills in rendering, and those are kind of boring, so I'm gonna go through those really quickly, and then we'll go into the more interesting ones that are more creative and personal. So this first piece is a live drawing of Giuliano de Medici. I can't, whatever. So yeah, I just sit in my studio and the bust will be like right there, and I just copy it onto the paper. It's 18 by 24. It focuses on the texture of marble, and especially in the hair. And my second piece is David. It is also 18 by 24. So I try to put the least experienced pieces in the front and the better pieces later, so that whoever is reading my portfolio from the college can see progression in my work and how I improved. So anyways, this piece is also an observational drawing. My third piece is Lao Kun. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's 35 by 45, so it's super big. That's why I'm like really proud of it, because it's like actually huge. The fourth drawing is a life figure, and it is 18 by 24, and I did this with charcoal. This drawing is from Daniel Smith, so I go to the art store and they have like a figure live drawing every 2 weeks or every week, and I'm pretty sure this one was 20 minutes. Now moving on to oil paintings, which is basically my main medium. This is called The Composition of Still Life in Warm Tone. Also studio setting. It's 18 by 24. One thing that I'm really proud of is the texture on the towel and the weeds. That was really hard. So this is another still life. It's in blue tone. It's more advanced because there's actually a bust, and that was like pretty challenging for me. Also, I'm really proud of the glass in the front. That was so hard. I did that last. So I actually have it with me right now. So this is how big it is, and I think the colors are like a little more vibrant on camera, but that's the bust, and this is the glass that I'm really proud of. My next piece is the church at Clyde Hill. So this one I think was really important in the portfolio because I actually camped outside. Well, not camped, but I went outside in front of the church at like a dog park, and we sat there for like 5 mornings. I would say like 4 to 5 hours, or maybe a little more. We sat outside to paint the church from life, and I think this just shows that I'm really flexible in my environment and I'm able to work outside. This next one is one of my favorite pieces. It's called Kaya, and she is a friend at my high school, and she actually took this picture herself. Like, I didn't take the picture, I wasn't the photographer, but I saw it on her Instagram, I think, and I really liked it. I was like, oh my god, I want to paint this. So I messaged her and she was like, yeah, sure. So I painted it, and it was selected into a lot of art shows and exhibitions, and I have it with me too. I really like the hand, and I love how I leave like all of this is just raw canvas, nothing painted over them. I really like that, and I don't know, this turned out so good, and I finished it really fast. I feel like I'm pretty sure I did this in like 4 days. Moving on to the next piece, also one of my favorites, is based off a picture of my mom looking at my cat, and I took the picture. And yeah, I think this is also like pretty unconventional or different from my technical pieces, so a lot of the judges, reviewers really loved it, especially when I brought it to National Portfolio Day. The guy from RISD really loved it, so I was really happy about that. This next one is Make a Difference. I did this super early on, and I don't really like it. It looks ham, honestly. It's also 18 by 24, and I used my own hand as a reference. That's basically it. So the next piece is a two-piece series called Control Shift, and I named this Control Shift 1. It's 24 by 18, and the series is about Chinese and American culture. The title Control Shift comes from the shortcut of switching between Chinese and English keyboards when you're typing on a computer, and I used to do that a lot because I went to an international school in China. It's just these little Chinese characters flying out, and then they slowly combine with English letters and they turn into completely English letters. This next one is the next piece of the series, Control Shift number 2. So this piece explores the two most well-known candies, at least that I know of, in China and America. So in China, there's the White Rabbit candy. America's, I just used Jolly Ranchers. I feel like everyone knows it. I really like how the wrapper on the Jolly Rancher turned out, so I was pretty proud of that too. And this next one is a self-portrait. It's 40 by 30, so super big. Like, I feel like cactus can really symbolize how I was feeling, especially when I was like a freshman or sophomore. It was like rebellious and struggling but blooming at the same time, stuff like that. And this next piece is called Spilled Milk. It's a 3D sculpture, I think. I made the dolphin with paper mache, and I covered it in eggshells. I painted the dolphin with acrylic paint, and this project was inspired by the extinct Baiji dolphin, and the eggshells are supposed to represent fragility. The egg concept conveys that once a species is extinct, it can no longer be brought back. Sort of like the phrase spilled milk. That's why I named it Spilled Milk. I don't know. I really don't like the sculpture, but I think it's good to include a variety of mediums in your portfolio. Next one is Takeout. I have it with me as well. I really like the concept and how it's kind of funny. I included it because it fits with my Control Shift pieces, the cultural mixing ones. It's just someone using chopsticks to take a pizza out of a Chinese takeout box, and I thought that was really clever. Oh, I have two more for RISD. So RISD requires you to make two pieces based on one word, and they give you 3 words to choose from. So I chose the word collect, and my first response to the word collect is an oil painting I did of John, which is this guy that works at my postal office, and I literally see him every single time I go there. He's really nice and everything. So I just did a painting of him reaching out to collect whatever people was giving to him to ship to places, and yeah, it was really straightforward. And my second piece is a photography series. So I was taking AP photography at the time, and my teacher, whom I really love, showed us a technique called light painting. So I did a series of light paintings of my mom's like teapots and little arrangements, because I feel like it's a collection of who she is. Those little things really represents and embodies her personality and her characteristics and her influence over me, so I thought that would be a good response. And that is all of my portfolio. Thank you for watching.